A long hold and away we go. The lightweight Lotus on pole position. Grimes starting in the dark green, number 291 rather. Lotus 15, and Andy Wolfcar up to second place from third on the grid, and an enormous logjam of Jaguar engines, Jaguars, listers and everything else ahead of the rest of the field, and another first of our spinners. So this is going to be a real battle. The problem with the Lotus, if you're behind, is you carry much more corner speed, but then you've got a slow car in the middle of the corner, and so it's very hard to get by. It's a very different way of making a very similar lap time, but the lighter car needs to be in front to take advantage of its advantages, unless as he comes down into the complex he can outbrake the lister, and he does. Change of lead, Grimes back in front in the little dark green Lotus.
This is a perfect example of how Colin Chapman built his cars. Lightweight, brilliant chassis, really good handling, and in period he was up against these sort of cars, of course, so his ideas for a fast racing car were to use those special qualities that he had in chassis design.
Pass, he'll go again, under power.
And in third place we've got the first sight on screen this year in the Silverstone Historic Festival in races of Nigel Greensall. You will see an awful lot of that blue helmet with the gold stars around it. Nigel Greensall car, and another one with the owner John Spears. John Spears started in the other car, of course, and a mistake there for Grimes, a little bit too quick into the first element of Beckett's.
And here is the lead battle in the Woodcote Trophy. So it's a short-nosed D-type and a long-nosed D-type, and you can clearly see the evolution of the D in Le Mans form. The earlier car, which was very similar to the C-type at the front, with the little hoop behind the driver, and the longer-nosed later car.
And they're in amongst the slower cars now, and of course with two separate races going on, some of the cars are considerably slower, as going for the lead is Nigel Greensall. He's not being forceful about it. Look at that, he moves to the left again, and he could have just cut across. It's three abreast,
three
and
wide.
Grimes decided, I'll go on the grass here, there's a bit of room for the Lotus on the inside.
Now, is he starting to run out of brakes or tyres, or did he just get a whisker ambitious? See how much of an unexpected moment that was, because Grimes had a lock-up as well. There is the D-type that came in from the lead. Now, returning to the track in second place. So, short-nosed D, there's Alex Brundle in the grey long-nosed D-type.
And behind them,
Jaguar
another
Heritage car behind them, isn't it? Here's the other long-nosed D. John Spears in the other one of his cars, and that means Greensall has to come in as well now, otherwise both cars are very badly handicapped. So the team have to really juggle those well, and down into Maggots and Beckett's, and now it is nose to tail, and a big slide from the Cooper, and Johnny Molan will know from the body language of the car in front, it's his for the taking. He's just got to make sure that it is a nice, clean pass. And once he comes calling, I think Andy Smith has got other issues than where Johnny Molan is. He checks over to see him, there he is. He knows what's coming. He has obviously got an issue with the car, and Johnny Molan in the Lotus takes the lead of the race.
Change there for the overall lead, but
oh, and Molan has a problem, and suddenly Andrew Smith is back in front, and Johnny Molan came to an almost dead halt there as they exited Luffield, and is going very slowly. The Cooper Monaco will win the Stirling Moss Trophy and the outright victor in the Royal Automobile Club Stirling Moss and Woodcote Trophy races. So he comes across the line. Nigel Greensall driving solo after John Spears retired the car that he was due to swap into. Nigel staying in this car, and he, having been in the lead pack early on, finishes in second place. 10th place overall, and winning the Woodcote Trophy. The Pearsons in the Jaguar D-type.